And it is a done deal. SoCal Edison has gotten tired of waiting to reopen the troubled San Onofre power plant. So today, the utility announced it is shutting it down for good. We have team coverage, and we begin with 10 News reporter Allison Ash, who is live with what the closure means to all of us. Allison.
Well, it means a whole lot more long fights over who has to pay for what, because it's expensive to shut down a nuclear power plant and dispose of radioactive waste. We have already, however, started paying for it with the nuclear decommissioning fee that we're already paying on our SDG&E bills. SDG&E used to get about 20% of San Diego's power from the San Onofre nuclear power plant. But since January of last year, when the plant shut down because of safety issues, we've had to fend for ourselves.
Now that we're not getting any power and we have to buy replacement power, then that's what's going into customers' costs.
SDG&E rates will go up in September due in part to those costs. But the utility says they have plenty of power to get us through the summer, barring any major catastrophe.
And what's such a tragedy, what's so horrible about San Onofre is not only are we paying for a reactor that is literally like an employee that isn't showing up for work, but it's a double whammy. We have to go out and buy the electricity to replace the electricity that it can't produce because they can't operate it safely.
Consumer advocates say a long fight is ahead to try to get SoCal Edison shareholders to bear the burden of the failed power plant's closure, not you and me. It will also be expensive and could take decades to dismantle those big domes along the coast.
How do we dispose of that? Where do we dispose of it? How do we make all that happen?
Michael Aguirre says the public needs to now demand SoCal Edison not abandon San Onofre now that it's stopped making money there.
It can't just be left up to the utilities. You know, what happened to Fukushima, all of a sudden you start realizing, well, this isn't just a utility problem, this is a much bigger problem. Who's in charge here?
Now, the Public Utilities Commission will have a big say in who will pay and where they will find all that replacement energy. Of course, we'll keep you posted on their decisions. We're live in Kearney Mesa. Allison Ash, 10 News.